Milton Keynes, across the UK and around the world. This is CRMK Online.
So I'll Be There, and before that, of course, was Percy Sledge and When a Man Loves a Woman, and very, very interesting article, interview, I think that's the word I'm looking for, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, from Sue Snell there, and it's some worthwhile going to, actually, aren't there? And having a glass of wassail, and, well, just as Sue said, and I repeat the sort of warning that, it is in the afternoon, of course, but go out there and take a blanket with you, or sort of wear warm clothes, all right? You know, put the long johns on.
Due to get cold this weekend, apparently.
Well, it is, you know, and of course, it always gets cold on bonfire night.
Yeah, doesn't it? It normally rains as well.
Kids as well, you know. Well, we've had some dry ones, quite a few dry ones.
Yeah, I suppose.
I used to travel down the canal on my boat, and we would watch the fireworks below, you know.
That's probably the best place to see them, isn't it?
It was good, actually, you know. Yeah. Let me give you an advance warning. MK11, which is a sort of music venue here in Milton Keynes, next Friday, that's not today, but next Friday the 10th, is the final date of a UK tour, which is a band who hails out of Aylesbury. And the band, I was just going to get their name for you in a minute. They've been featured in M&ME, and they played on Radio 1, and they'll be releasing their new single in the year, so it could prove to be a great interview if you wanted to do an interview with these people. Well, in fact, we're going to the NME said for fans of psychedelic nights in, mad nights out, blushes That's the name of the group. They're a 4-piece indie rhythm and blues band based in Aylesbury with a contemporary mix of male and female voices. And I know that Erica Gordon on our rhythm and blues show on Saturday evenings is going to be actually Roots Soul Rhythm and Blues. It's on at 7 o'clock on Saturday nights. She's going to be featuring them, and it's the band kicked off their year with the release of their debut EP, Private Viewing, and the band sold out the launch show, performing the new tracks to almost 300 people. Within the same week, Blushes have been invited by the producers of both London Live and the BBC introducing to feature on their platforms. Their London Live session consisted of tracks from their EP, including To The Bone and the cover of the Childish Gambino's Redbone, and their session is now the most viewed from an unsigned artists on their platform. Well, after the success of the release of their EP, the band are currently on a 10-day date tour, which finishes next week. The band have also just released their debut music video for their track Hypnotise, which you can watch as well if you go onto their website. And the band are currently preparing for their next single release, Honey, which will come out on December the 8th. The NME have also championed Blushes through their Under the Radar programme and wrote a blog introducing Blushes, which again you can read on their website. So that will be featuring here on CRMK, probably on this coming Saturday night with Erica Johnson. But if you want to go and see
Gordon.
Erica Gordon, I should say, yes, sorry. But if you want to go and see them live, they are at the MK11 venue that's in Kiln Farm here in Milton Keynes, next Friday the 10th of November. I haven't got any costs for tickets or anything like that, but if you're a rhythm and blues fan, you pay whatever you like, won't you? So there we go.
There ain't no good in our goodbye. True love takes a lot of trying. Oh, I'm crying.
Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on to what we got. You say you're gonna go and call it quits, gonna chuck it all and break our love to bits. Breaking up. I wish you never said breaking up. No, we'll both regret it. That little chip of diamond on your hand ain't a fortune, baby, but you know it stands for the love. For love to
great Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. That takes me back to 1965 and some fond memories of my first job of work after leaving school.
Job of work.
Job of work, you know, in advertising. We used to go to a coffee bar in Greek Street in Soho and play this on the old jukebox most weekdays.
Of course, advertising in those days was one of those. I mean, I don't know. Well, I worked at Woburn Abbey once, and there was an advertising agency that wanted the contracts with. They didn't call them contracts, did they? What did they call them?
Contracts.
Yeah, they wanted the Woburn Abbey business, and
account.
That's the word, yes. And so I went down to London to this company who was sort of going to wine and dine me, and they did. I got down there and they took me in. They gave me coffee and all the rest of it. And then they talked about, well, you know, come and we'll show you some of the stuff that we've been doing and that. And they showed me some other stately homes and some advertising that they'd done up and all the rest of it. And then the guy said to me, right, he said, well, I'll leave you to it. He said, I'll just let you see this one. And it was an advert for women's bras. And
the underbra.
The underbra, something like that, you know. And it was an advert on television, you know. And then the bloke said, well, you know, what did you think of that? So I said, well, I've seen it on television and all that, and blah, blah. And he said, yeah, he said, but let me take you back. He said, because he said, actually, we made this particular ad, but obviously, you know, the young ladies have to go through various states of undress and that, you know. And so we'll show it, you know. And I saw all the bits.